So I made a blog. So if you want to check it out, it's at pauseos.com. I don't know if it's / blog. I need to see what the URL is. It's not, but I can. It's / community / blog because I think I intended to have a much more community related content as the sort of idea behind this. And yeah, I've wasted a lot of time on the internet. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time there. I've learned a lot of things. I've been exposed to a lot of interesting things. But, I have like my brain is full of like interesting facts and opinions about every subject that I could think of. I'm always amazed when I can find some new internet rabbit hole that I can go down. I feel like I've seen it all. And I I've spent too much time there. So, like, this is why I just watched this movie. By the way, so this latest blog post here is I just watched the movie Megan. I always think of Key and Peele, Megan, but I just watched it, and it was just another sort of great example. I feel like of like this cultural moment that we're in, where this emotional dependency is has like deeply formed with people and their technology, like especially people in their phones. And and not just the phone itself, but it's like the social media accounts and just the act of like browsing and all this like stuff. It's like it's affecting, like it's affected the way that people interact with each other. I feel like at this point, generally though, like in real society, people are generally polite to each other, but like it still is affecting things. Like political discourse is just like at an all-time low. If you have any sort of like, if you're not exclusively on a specific team, you're just like completely outcast. There's so much like labeling and name calling, which is like normal for the internet. People are sort of like comment mean things all the time. It's just like it doesn't matter. Like, you could have a video about puppies or whatever, or a post about puppies, and someone's gonna hate it. It's like, um, I don't know. It's just like knowing what it's like going from an age where it was strange to be on the internet to like no one had a profile online, to now like everybody's posting. I mean, just everything. Like most people are posting on a regular basis, and it's just, I'm not saying like it used to be good or now it's bad necessarily. I'm just saying that like it's a stark contrast, and I'm not sure that it's overall good. Like, obviously there's like, it's cool to know that there's a place that you can go, that everything exists. Like any of your questions can be answered, if not by fact, by like extraordinarily I don't know, convincing opinion, right? Or like, I mean, convincing in the sense of like people that have a lot of confidence in their opinion. And I don't just mean politics. I mean everything about history and current events and technology and art and everything, music. Um, it's cool, right? Like obviously, but it just like it feels more and more like a place that you should like go to occasionally, but you shouldn't stay there. And like making this distraction-free operating system, it does slow things down. Like when I have a phone that like doesn't have all of that distraction, and so it slows things down. I'm in the process of like I've slowed life down like a lot. And I feel like in a lot of ways slowing down is speeding up. Like you have a chance to reflect on things, and even just like my physical media collection. Like having physical movies, like physical Blu-rays, there's just something to it where it's like I've paid for it and then I have some value because I own some physical copy of something, which is nice. But it's much more than that. It's like the intentionality of watching one thing at a time slows things down. Like there's no when I finish watching a movie, it's not automatically recommending or auto playing other movies. I can't just like click a button and then all of a sudden be in on some other like video app, like that's recommending me like 13 different videos right on one page, or probably more than that. And so anyway, I'm working on I've created the distraction free phone, and now I'm working on the distraction free like taking that operating system and putting it on a tablet and PC. Because also like right now, and this is like the PC part is like the most potentially challenging part. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. It's all like an experiment, right? But the phone has been a success in terms of like I use it every day. It's great. It's exactly what I've always wanted. Phone with no web browser or no social media apps and no like app store with a billion different applications or whatever. It just doesn't have the distraction. So that's it's good. And then for me, it's great. Trying to do it for the PC is going to be quite interesting. The tablet is a sort of unique device where we'll see how that goes also. We'll see how that goes. But I've decided to like push forward onto those other devices, which was my plan. If you've seen like my old videos, I talked about this sort of like ecosystem of distraction free devices. And anyway, uh, occasionally, like I've been fairly consistent of posting some blog posts here. So if you want to check them out, check them out. I also have a way to leave feedback, but right now, you have to log in, like you have to create an account, and then there's a feedback button, and you can leave feedback that way. So if you have any thoughts or comments or ideas or whatever, uh, let me know. But I don't know, I can talk about this stuff all day. Like, here's the post about the Megan movie, which it says a lot about emotional attachment and technology. This one's pretty cool, where it's just like somebody opened up a VHS like rental store, and this is their video about like the the case of like the disappearing movie or something like that. I think it's called, where it really like sort of illustrates the idea of like what's happening with physical media. Like it's really like you should watch it. I think it's sort of like it's cute. It's like you know, um, it's creative, and anyway, this person has like a real rental store, which I think is amazing. I think the VHS thing is cool. I think the DVD thing is cool. The Blu-ray thing is cool. You know, even like with music, like at least down like buying the album, downloading the MP3s, so you have a copy of it for yourself. That's what I do. Like with this phone, like I buy the music. Right now, I mostly buy it on iTunes. Believe it or not, iTunes still technically exists. You open the music app, and then if you search, there's a little iTunes button, and you can buy albums still. You can also buy them on Amazon still. And, so if you don't have a DVD drive or CD drive, then you can just download, buy and download the music. Anyway, um, yeah. So cool stuff. I think. I just feel like really. I feel like this is my purpose in life. It's like I just want to find a way to work on this issue full time. Like I just want to focus on distraction free technology. I think it's like the next wave of things, and I think it's totally necessary. And we're trying to figure it out. And that's it. That's it. So, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.